guys? It's your boy Dimitri here, and welcome back to my videos. Right, I'm trying to drop some bangers. I've been putting on shorts. Y'all need to go and just look at those. You know what I'm saying? It's about Mortal Kombat, WWE. I put on probably one like Skate 3 video, but I don't think that's really gonna go anywhere. I don't know, y'all. Y'all do y'all thing. But I wanted to talk to you guys about this. So this on now since I'm recording this is Sunday, but yesterday, um, there was a uh fight between what is it called? The Judgment Day and uh the Judgment Day. Not really the Judgment Day, but Damian Priest from the Judgment Day um was fighting Drew McIntyre, right? And it was in Scotland, where Drew McIntyre is from. And not gonna lie, it was kind of predictable, right? It was kind of predictable. Um, there was a botch that happened. Damian Priest got injured in the match. A lot of things happened. Um, but that's not what I really wanted to talk. I wanted to talk about that match because it's really the talk of the is really the talk of the day, or whatever you want to put it. It's trending right now. So respect to all the wrestlers out there. Respect to Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre for doing what they're doing. But it's very predictable. I mean, it was a 10 out of 10 match, but I wasn't really surprised as much. As me, watching WWE for a while and as a child and now, you know, I'm kind of looking at it. I'm like, yeah, this is very predictable. There's no really any changes. There's nothing to really do. So, Drew McIntyre is, since it's his hometown, he is going to be the babyface of the century, right? So, pretty much the match starts, boom, right off the bat. Drew McIntyre goes and he's just on fire. He's just clothesline after clothesline, just not letting Damian Priest get a breather at all, right? And then they go on the outside. Eventually, Damian Priest gets a leverage on Drew McIntyre officially, finally. And then after that, uh, Drew McIntyre doesn't get the upper hand anymore as much. And then, we say like a couple minutes go by. He gets the leverage again, but he goes and gets out on the outside of the ring, and Damian Priest was no. So Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest both get to the ringside, and they're by the barricades, and Drew McIntyre does a claymore to Damian Priest to the barricade, right? Never seen that before, right? So it's something new. So after that, we see just Damian Priest laid out, and then no other. Bro's about to lose, right? Gets back in the ring. Another claymore hits out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, another claymore hits. 1, 2. It was a 2 count. It was very close to be a 3 count. Drew McIntyre would have won, He would have won the World Heavyweight Championship, but he didn't. So then, afterwards, pretty much, Damian Priest gets Drew McIntyre out on the ringside by the commentators' table. And then Damian Priest decides to do his famous, like one of his, not famous moves, but one of his moves that he loves to do is to jump over the ropes. But he jumps on the second rope and then jumps over the top rope, right? But now, this time he slipped and he got his foot caught. So while he got his foot caught and everything, um, everybody's confused. Everybody's like, "What is happening?" He's probably hurt now. He probably tweaked his leg. Like a whole bunch of things are happening. So Drew McIntyre goes. He's like, "I can't win things if he's stuck like this. I can't do anything." So he goes. After that, he goes. He just beats him up a little bit, and then finally unravels him from the ropes, and then pretty much gives him the future shock, and then goes and hits a 2 count. Nothing. Um, he's still. This match is still going, and then there was a spot where pretty much Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre were about to hit the ref, and the ref moved out the way, went to ringside, then comes back, and then gets hit. And you guys probably all thinking like, "Yep, we know where this is going now." So he goes, hits the ref. The ref gets hit by falls into the barricade. Right, he jumps to the barricade and just hits his arm and stuff. And then he sells the heck out of it, like, "Oh, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt." Right. So after that, Drew McIntyre hits Damian Priest with a claymore. Boom. Right. He goes, pins him. The crowd is like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and etc. And just counting down. And then right when they get to 10, who comes from the back to the arena? CM Punk, being a special guest referee for not even a fat minute, for a couple minutes. Well, yeah, we can say for a fat minute. And he goes and he's like, 1, 2, stops there, looks at uh, Drew McIntyre and holds up the 2, right? Holds up 2. Drew McIntyre is like, "Why did the ref stop? Why? Why?" And then he looks and he sees the CM Punk. And he's just furious. He's mad. He's enraged, because he's just like, I almost won, bro. You're messing up my flow, you know? So he goes, he's like, pretty much takes CM Punk to the corner, right? He doesn't talk bull crap about him, but he's like shoving him, he's like, "Why did you do this?" Right? And pretty much, CM Punk goes and he just low blows Drew McIntyre to oblivion, right? Pushes him off, gets out the ring, right? And Damian Priest goes and hits his finisher move. And it was a 1, 2, 3, and that was it. That was the main event, right? Um, Out of the whole pay per view, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Um, just simple reasons like Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles had an I Quit match. I would say that's a 10, and that was a 9 out of 10. I didn't like the finishing touches off of it, like the finishing touches. Um, but yeah, I could get into that too next video or something if you guys want me to. Or I could really, yeah, next video y'all could, if y'all want. Um, But I wonder what's next for Drew McIntyre, because I know they're building a feud with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, but I really wanted to see Drew McIntyre get the win and actually have the world champion be a 3-time world champion, and actually feuded with CM Punk, who is a former WWE world heavyweight champion, who is a champion from the 2000s, like I was saying, yeah, like maybe, yeah, somewhere in the 2000s. um so it's like, just to see him, it's just like, yo, you're going to give him probably the title in the next few years or something, like, just something. But I wanted to go and address this to everyone because I know it's the talk of the, like, pretty much not even the week, but the talk of the day, really. It's very popular, so I really wanted to get my input, really put my input on it, for you guys, for my fans. So yeah, you know, remember to like and subscribe, turn on those post notifications to also you can be the first one to know when to know when I publish a video, right? And actually, and by talking about comments, comment who's your favorite wrestler, and I'll go with mine, Randy Orton. And that's it, folks. Have a nice day. Peace.